So this is the base unit of the blaster torn down. And in all reality, it's just a really basic system. This is for the iron sight that I used. This covers the top rail. This connects to a front piece. And there's like a main chassis kind of thing going on here. So I'll go ahead and take this down to really let you get a good look at it. And please improve upon my design. It sucks. It's the worst thing. So we move this out of the way. And that runs between the two. It's a very weird thing. But this is like the main chassis for it. As you can see, this is really simple. And what it does is the trigger action is all just right there. This pulls up and installs into the actual bits like that, and it pulls forward like that. This bit slides right in here and pressurizes the switch with just some tension force, and then these two little bits right here slide up. This is my trigger assembly. Note that that little gray piece is like glued on. It's not going anywhere. I had issues with that before. This is my whole trigger linkage setup. This little bit right here, this one, the one with the gray bit, that's for this sucker right here, which is one of my hand grips. And then this guy goes up and connects to this guy right here. So this is a curved piece, so, and I didn't curve it, but I'm gonna go ahead and really quickly put it down and then just give me a sec. I'm gonna put this down, rotate everything into place so you can kind of see how it all fits together, and then add onto the sides. So this is how it like would connect normally. That piece kind of goes offset, and you want to make sure when assembling it that this is kind of like this lever trigger is flipped all the way back, as you want it like all the way back here. You really don't want any. You actually, that like goes up, so you don't want any like trigger linkage problems. Then I built two little sets of arms right here, which clip on. Ooh, where is it? Right here. The two little arms clip on either side of the chassis, the back side of the chassis, and you're probably already seeing how this starts to come together. But they clip on like so to give you this, which is the base frame, and that flips down. I really tried to make as much of this as intuitive as possible so anybody can build it. And these two simply install like this, to where, let's actually, I don't know if I can do this right, but I made it to where each side is like a color coded. But okay, so I think it'd actually be easier to flip this around. I just flipped it around. This is the mirror side. You want the trigger side down, and this just kind of like links in halfway. There's a reason I made like two different flip doors. This is harder to do with one hand than two, but actually, so either way, these two bits clip in to the middle bar right here and right here, just like halfway, because this one clips in on the other side. Let me go ahead and do that real quick, just so you can see it. There, and like the whole system kind of contorts. And here's flip it, and here's the other side. And I really got them in the middle, so that it should go on like that, and the two little arms on the side, and you can kind of see how it links in the middle. And the two little bow arms at the side are for added support and looks. So the two little bow arms, or they're not even bow arms, they're just little arms. They just kind of clip onto the side like that. And same with the other side. If it actually tries to freaking go in the right place. For once. Sorry, I'm like juggling cinematography and doing this right at the same time. So that's really the main unit. And then to really, these flip up and up. And this, you really have to finagle to get into the right position. But once you got it, like so, let me go ahead and flip it over. These basically just run right underneath the rods and into the holes. So let me get that done for you. Okay. And okay. So right now, I'll go ahead and get this into position. So both the pieces kind of lock. Both the pieces lock in, like if you'll see, they lock into their pieces normally. Just underneath the priming rod, so that way whenever you pull the trigger, the little things go. But now this is going to wall bind. That's where this piece comes in. This piece slides forward and adds pressurization to the trigger. It's where it won't fall forward on you. Oh shit. Give me a sec. It's easy to fix too. That's the other reason why I like this system. Something goes wrong, I know exactly how it works, and I can just fix it like immediately. No sweats whatsoever. If I weren't a freaking noob, I would do this normally. But since I used some unconventional methods, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot because of the methods I used. But it functions normally. You can pull back on them individually or at the same time. And hold up, it's being stupid. God damn it! Of course it gets wrong. And that's the other thing, is it likes to screw itself up. So let's push you forward, and then that presses that. Okay. Yeah, and then that's really it. And then what I did was I made this jarbled mess of a thing that. And you want for these, you want like to have something clipped here and here on the sides, and then that's where I typically attach the trigger. And then I added a front guard that clips into this main one right here, and it looks just something like that. I'll give you a good rotating view and up top, and that just clips into the middle. If I don't break it. Okay, that clips into the middle. I have to set the phone down, like I said, because I'm an idiot. Okay, so you clip in right here. Right, you go like this. Okay. Oh, sorry for the interruption, but still trying to remember how this thing went together. Point is, you can put like a fork up there, and then I'm trying to see how I connected it. And then the other little piece I talked about earlier. So the foregrip connects like that, and then the other little piece that I mentioned earlier, the brown one, connects to the back. And then you figure out something for this. The keynote is that this is a connection. You want something right here to fill that void and fill that void, so the trigger doesn't fall back on you. That's the main sticking point. Alright. That's the end of it.